Hello, I am Dr. V. Jayabalaji, Assistant Professor, Mechanical Engineering Department, SRM Madurai, College for Engineering and Technology, Madurai. So today let us see the ion beam machining process. Introduction to ion beam machining. This method is an important non-conventional engineering technique used for micro and nano fabrications that mainly uses electricity to accelerate ions to remove atoms on surface. This is an advanced machining technique. This process is highly precise and mainly used in industries for fine surface finishes, precise microstructures, and wherever the high accuracy is required, such as in microelectronics, aerospace, and optics process. This is the working of ion beam machining process. So here these are the parts: cathode, intermediate electrode, anode aperture, controlling electrode, excited anode, ion beam, working chamber, electrostatic lens, and this is the workpiece where we have to remove the material. This process, let us see the process. The ion source generates ions, usually argon or other inert gases, and accelerate with the high velocities. So here the ions will be accelerated in a high velocity towards the workpiece. It is directed towards the workpiece where the ions collide with the material and cause atoms to dislocate effectively. This process is called sputtering. So here it will accelerate in a high velocity and it will reach the workpiece. It is a non-contact process, so there is a minimal thermal impact on the material. This is an advantage of this process. The materials like ceramics, metals, semiconductors, optical glasses are the materials used for in this process. So let us see how this ion beam machining mechanism works. The particle beam consisting of ionized atoms. So here the ionized atom is there. The stream of ions of inert gas such as argon or metal or such as gallium accelerate in a high velocity in a vacuum by high energy and directed towards the workpiece. So here this gas with the ionized atoms will accelerated in this workpiece with a high velocity. So this ion beam knocks off atoms from workpiece by transferring kinetic energy and moment of atoms to the surface of the object. So in this high velocity, so this will hit the workpiece with a high momentum and hit the object. Then sputtering off, knocking out atoms from the workpiece surface through the transfer of kinetic energy from the incident ions to the target atoms. Then the removal of atoms occurs when the energy transferred exceeds the binding energy. So this is also mechanism. So first figure says that low energy ideal cases, and second figure illustrate the high energy ion implementation and damage counters. The sputter we can calculate by it mentioned by y, that is equal to number of atoms removed divided by number of striking ions. When an ion strikes a cluster of atoms on the workpiece, this will affect the this will remove between 0.1 and 10 atoms from the workpiece. This process is called sputtering process. This sputtering yields depends on the energy of the incident ions, angle of incidence on the workpiece surface, masses of ion and target atoms, and binding energy. So this is the schematic diagram of a focused ion beam system. The orange color is the ion beam with a spot size of 7 nanometer. So that will hit the workpiece, which is the green color. So this scan generated for SIM, this will evaluate the amount of kinetic energy acted. So output will be displayed in the monitor. Conclusion. It is an ideal process for nano finishing of high melting point hardened brittle materials such as ceramics, semiconductors and diamond. As there is no load in the workpiece while finishing, it is also suitable for finishing of very thin objects, optical and soft material also. The surface roughness will increase when the grain structure got increased. So, the ion energy and the current density surfaces morphology has significant effect on the final surface finish. The surface roughness increases at an angle from 0 to 50°. Then after 50°, it starts reduce rapidly. Non-homogeneity in grain structure may result in roughening of the workpiece surface by ion beam machining, but that can be overcome by changing the machining conditions. For full polishing, very less amount of material will be removed. So these are the different conclusions of the ion beam machining process. Okay. Thank you.